Good morning, everyone. Guys, I hope you're doing great so far and you're enjoying your Tuesday morning or afternoon, depends where you live. So let's start with the Australian dollar, US dollar. What happened yesterday? The price didn't break under the weekly low that we marked around 0.65. And it created an inside candle on the daily chart. Therefore, it means indecision. Now, the market, it used to trend on the lower, on the daily chart. That's upwards with this higher high and higher low. Now, we expected that the price at some point it will stop somewhere here, reverse, bounce to the upside to continue the upward move. However, the market retraced pretty much all these move to the downside, and in the effort to go for another push higher last week, it created this bearish reversal candle at this point, and the room for opportunity to trade this area, it was until the support here. Now the price came at this support, buyers stepped in, picked up the price higher. Now, do we know for sure if the market it's going to continue its upward move? No, we don't, because there is no market structure here anymore indicates that one event is more probable for another. The only thing the only indication we know and we can forecast is when the market trades upwards or downwards, or when there is a clear defined resistance at the top, support at the bottom, and the market create this 4 A, B, C, D pattern, or 1, 2, 3, 4 if you prefer, 1, 2, 3, 4 touches, and then we can forecast, okay, if it's going to bounce from this point, we're going to look to trade it to the upside. These are the high probability forecast we can do in trading. Okay, if we go down to the 4-hour chart on the analysis for the week, I gave you this so that was the support, the S1 support. The price moved away last week after the interest rates events in the US, and then the interest rates in Australia, I think so. It was both 2 days apart or the same day, I'm not sure. The price rejected from this resistance here, moved downwards, and it left behind these gaps, this area gap. Some people, they call it fair value gap. So this is, and the way we see it is like the price move aggressively into from point A to point B without any interaction at all, like a series of lower lows, or just shoot it down to a straight line. So at some point the price, it's gonna move upward to fill up this at least half of this area, if not all this area. But for me, I will monitor this market. If the price enters this area of resistance, I will be keen to see some reactions here and take some trades to the short side. Okay, if you guys have any questions, please let me know. Before we're gonna move on to the Australian dollar, guys, to the Euro US dollar, please remember that if you are a trader and you need, either you are an intraday trader or swing trader, or you do scalping, you trade anything, any methodology you use, we are here to support your journey. And if you need even one session or something, for private coaching, you can contact first. You can book a free 15-minute introduction session. Here it's the calendar. You can see the availability. Or if you are trading for a while or you're following me for a while here with MarketMinds Mastery, and you know exactly what you're after, you can scroll down and you can just book your session directly. Okay, you can make your payment and you can be able to log in. After that, the system will ask you to log in to your account so you can book the date and time that's appropriate for you. Also, if you need anything, please feel free to contact us from here or from the top area. Where is anyway? And yeah, we are happy to assist you. Okay, guys. So next one, euro, US dollar. Similar scenario. On the daily chart, we mark this area. Let's go back to the weekly. On the weekly, guys, we had this area of support here. That's the weekly support. And we expect the price, of course, either to bounce from the weekly support or to break the weekly support, right? Now, what happened if we go down to the 4-hour chart? On the weekly support previously, we see there it's a lot of interaction by the buyers. They defended this area. The price came down here to the weekly. This time it created this bullish engulfing candle, pushed to the upside. There is this gap at this point here. Let's call it point A. That's the gap. And also where I marked is the bearish engulfing order block. Now, let's keep an eye on that. If the price comes all the way up here around 1.08600 and on the lower time frame, let's say, or on the 4-hour rejected with a small candle, maybe we're going to find some good opportunities to go short. Or if the price will break above it, the next area to be filled, the gap area, it's this one here. So some traders, they trade on the lower time frames. They can maybe look today to buy this all the way here, or if the price close above this one, to buy it all the way there. It depends on each trader's style. Like, you check on the 15-minute chart and the picture you see, it's like an uptrend. Price created all this enormous move to the upside, and we can trade it, or you can trade it as an uptrend if you believe that the market is constantly moving upwards. Okay, for me, I prefer to either pick up trades right at support, and by the time the price is in the middle of the move, to be either out of the trade or to secure the profits with a stop loss being moved on the take profit area that I'm happy to have, and waiting now for the price to come at an area, to visit an area of resistance, to get the opportunity to trade. Next one, the USOIL. This neckline here, the pattern actually failed, and it's something that we have to accept and move on. So based on this formation on the 4-hour chart, it was an inverse head and shoulder pattern, a head and shoulder pattern, reversal head and shoulder pattern, and the market didn't really respect it. Usually what we want to see after the price retrace back to the neckline, to sell off aggressively. And I told you on the yesterday's webinar, on the yesterday's live, if the price closes above this high here, the trade is not valid, or the idea is not valid. Okay, the pattern fails. Many patterns, they fail, and it's not it doesn't mean all the time we identify a pattern it will be a valid and a real pattern that it's going to be it's going to give a winning trade. Okay, so no head and shoulder reversal anymore, and we will treat it, for example, on the daily chart here. I deleted these lines, so let's put it back. So on the daily chart, guys, this area, it's a monthly resistance, it's a monthly high. The price last week tested this monthly high. We took it from there, okay, from the left. So we don't know if this will activate all the sellers to come in force. What we know for sure is that, yeah, the market is still in an upward move, and if you are trading trends, you definitely look for longs. If you believe that after price hit resistance from the monthly chart and you want to go short, then you have to wait for this kind of lower highs and lower lows as we have on the 4-hour time frame with the head and shoulder pattern. But at this point it failed, so let's see what will happen afterwards. So now the price made a new high here. There is a chance the market to find some support at this point A and move to the upside. Okay, for those who follow me also on the Tradingview, I will post an idea about this one right after we finish the webinar, so please make sure you follow MarketMinds Mastery on Tradingview. You can find the link from the profile here at the YouTube channel. Next one is the gold. That's the 4-hour time frame. The price still hovers around this area of support, let's say, and the intraday resistance that created at this point here. So I'm not interested, to be honest, to pick up trades on the gold. S&P 500, it moved lower yesterday to fill up some of this gap area. Let's see what's going to happen. DAX, yesterday another all-time high, so I'm still not very interested to trade the DAX personally. NASDAQ, the price quite significantly tapped into at least half of this gap area, and it bounced off, moving upwards now. So I remember yesterday we explained that if we want to pick up trades, we have to wait for the price maybe to break below this low here or break above this high there. But again, we are in a strong uptrend. The market moves upward, so I would definitely be looking only to take long positions. But after this false breakout occurred, that was like a bread and butter trading opportunity. On the 1-hour time frame, it looks like this. The market moves downwards, and then it rejected from a good point. Let's say this the last swing from approximately 60, exactly at 61.8 Fibonacci retracement. It printed this long lower wick, rejected the lower prices, and it's on its way to the upside. These are great entry points, trading opportunities, guys. So yeah, you can keep an eye on this one. Sterling, from the weekly low, the price didn't move lower, and it pushed to the upside yesterday. Now it entered into this 4-hour bearish engulfing order block. Now the way we can look for trades here is simply to go to the lower time frames if you want. You can go to the lower time frame. You wait for the market to create the swings here on the 15-minute chart. So the market still makes higher highs and higher lows. So let's see if it's going to put a failure swing or non-failure swing. If it's going to do like this, let's see what's going to happen. Or maybe it's going to just surpasses the order block and continue its upward move. So we can monitor this one. And the reason I don't want to enter with a market order with a limit order here, it's because there is another gap right above this one, which it's larger. So maybe the price will gonna come up here to find some resistance before it's gonna move lower. All right, guys. And the Bitcoin, of course, Bitcoin broke above the $71,000 and it moves upwards on the 4-hour yesterday. It just created this enormous bullish move. So still looking for longs. Again, it's the Bitcoin harvest coming soon. So markets anticipate some more bullishness here. Guys, I think we cover the major for today, at least the ones that I believe you trade the most. If you need us to cover other currency pairs, please leave some comments below. Make sure you like and subscribe on the YouTube channel. Remember, if you need any support along your trading, feel free to contact us for a free consultation. And I will see you all tomorrow again at the same time. Thank you.